In this video, I'd like to explain a bit about the clock system that Ayurveda uses. As you can see from the picture, the day is divided into different parts of 4 hours each. In each part, one of the different energies of Vata, Pitta or Kapha is dominant. As you've maybe seen in the video of the doshas, Vata belongs with the elements of air and space, Pitta belongs to fire and water, and Kapha has earth and water. So the qualities of these elements also recur throughout the day. Between 2 and 6, both at night and in the afternoon, it's Vata time, the time of space and air. And with this lightness and movement, getting up in the morning towards the end of the Vata time is a really good idea. Your sleep becomes lighter, and the energy of the movement helps you to get up and feel energized. In the afternoon, it's a time to still do some creative things, but also time to slowly wind down already. The energy of Vata makes you less focused, so make sure that you do important things that really require your attention and focus during Pitta time. Between 6 and 10, both in the morning and in the evening, is Kapha time. With the idea of earth and water, you might imagine that in the morning it's a good idea to move around during this period and be out of bed already, so that you get up with the lightness of Vata and not with the heaviness of Kapha. So this is also where it becomes maybe a bit more clear why sleeping in often makes it really difficult to get out of bed and really hard to get going. You don't have the energy that you can get from Vata, but you are more in the sluggishness of Kapha. In contrast, the morning is the perfect time to be physically active and to better get rid of the stagnation in the body and build strength, because that's also the earth element. In the evening, though, the energy is immensely useful for slowing down and getting ready for bed. It's also better to have a light meal in most cases, not for everyone, as your digestion also tends to slow down. And you need a heaviness and a sluggishness to fall asleep, so that's where the Kapha energy really helps you out. Between 2 and 10 in the morning and in the evening, it's Pitta time, the time of fire, of digestion and transformation. And this is where your digestion is strongest for food, as well as experience and emotions to be digested. That is why you want to have your biggest meal in the middle of the day to get the most out of it. And you also preferably want to sleep at 10 in the evening to be able to optimally process the day while you sleep. Daytime Pitta is also really the optimal time for tasks where you really need your brain, your focus, because that's the strongest during that time. These three energies are also reflected in the seasons. Overall, autumn and spring are more of a Vata season with a lot of movement and a lot of change. Summer is more of a Pitta season with the fire, obviously, and the heat. And winter, because of the cold, is more a Kapha season. But with the variation within the seasons, because that's also always there, it's important to really look at what's going on at the moment to really find what best balances your system. When it's cold, windy, or rainy, we simply need different things than when it's warm or dry, regardless of the season. The transitions from summer to autumn, but especially from winter to spring, are really big, and they bring along extra Vata, because it's a big change. And that's why in Ayurveda a digestive reset can be done during these periods, and more on that in the routines video. Here in spring, we ensure that a proper clearing of the built-up winter kapha, the sluggishness that can be caused and the clogging because of that, is being cleared out of the system, and so that you don't get colds and the viruses that can get stuck in your system. In autumn, for a gentle release of built-up summer pitta is why we do a reset, to prevent that otherwise rainy and warm autumn opens the door to colds and flu of that season. So this was kind of what I wanted to share about the Ayurvedic clock. I hope this makes it clearer why we do certain things at a certain time, and how Ayurveda can help you to bring more balance into your daily life, taking this information into account.